the f up.
I more mean this in terms of Pinky's behavior than I do anything else, because Pinky in this episode is definitely going to piss off some fans and otherwise. So anyways, the episode pretty much begins with Maud graduating from Rocktology, getting a degree in, a doctorate degree in rocks, and is now thinking about moving to Ponyville, but also has Ghastly Gorge as an option as well. Mainly because she wants to try to see what she can find in Ponyville, mainly because she's looking to find a friend, which Pinky is willing to help her with, but here's the problem with the episode. Pinky tries too hard to help Maud find a friend, to the point that she overbears over her sister, and yeah, maybe Maud could have said something about it, but I guess she didn't want to hurt her sister's feelings. This harkens back to episodes like A Friend Indeed and Philly Vanilli. The reason why I bring up those episodes is because in A Friend Indeed, Pinkie Pie would not stop trying to make friends with Cranky, and was trying so hard to the point that it was almost being hammered in. I know some people say that's a part of Pinky's character, but here's the thing. You don't force a situation, and that was a lesson that Pinky learned in A Friend Indeed. Granted, the lesson in this episode is a little different compared to A Friend Indeed, but the general idea is still the same. So the fact that Pinky is kind of repeating the same problem that she had in A Friend Indeed comes off as annoying. Not to mention, the reason why I bring up Philly Vanilli is because this is the perfect example of an anchor character not being around to stop a character from going over the top when they're known for going over the top. This caused Pinky to become super annoying, and which is why I say Pinky fans and otherwise are probably going to have a hard time enjoying her in this episode. At least, in my opinion. But that's not the whole episode. The episode actually has Maud and Starlight actually developing a connection with one another, to the point that they not only understand each other, they not only begin to become friends with each other, but apparently they've known each other way back when Starlight was evil, because Maud was the one that gave her the information she needed to enslave every pony's cutie marks. Weird segue on that one, I won't deny, but honestly, I did get a chuckle out of that. And it is cool that Maud and Starlight are developing a bit of a friendship with each other. In fact, I like this episode for the fact that we're seeing the beginning of Starlight's group of friends. Like, we see her become friends with Trixie, we see her become friends with Maud, and otherwise. It's making me interested to see who else Starlight might end up becoming friends with, and otherwise. So it's like, I'm very mixed towards this episode, but I love the Starlight and Maud segments because they were fun to watch and nice to see a bit of a connection between the two, but I don't like Pinky's appearance in this episode because, good God, does she come off as annoying. So all in all, what do I think about this episode? I'm mixed. I really am mixed. I know some people will love this episode or otherwise, but me, I'm very much mixed in this episode because half of the episode I enjoy, which was the Maud and Starlight sections. They were really fun to watch, and it was cool to see them develop a connection with one another. Whereas I don't like the Pinky segments, because holy God does she come off as annoying, overbearing, and not really taking into consideration previous lessons that she's learned. This is such a mixed episode for me, and I hate that fact, because I really want to like this episode. But because of Pinky's behavior in this episode, I'm just reminded of worse episodes, and that's not a good feeling. And that's my speed impressions on A Rock Solid Friendship.